Yeah, the big stew on the Nintendo Wii. Yeah. All right, look. Back when the Wii came out, the waggle controls using the Wiimote were supposed to be a big deal. And it had a lot of promise for things like, swinging a sword or maybe turning a car, because I'll be playing Excite Truck a bit later. But one of the most promising applications of the Wiimote was supposed to be its ability to swing a bat or a tennis racket or any kind of lever in any video game, like a sword. This game pretty much proves why you don't want to use the Wiimote for a baseball game. You're going to see how complicated it is to try and use the Wiimote for pitching and hitting in this game. I also have 2K11, I believe. I'll see which version it is. That was a game I rented a while ago. Wasn't really impressed with it. But I think you can play that game a bit more traditionally. My problem with this game is that I'm not sure if it's possible to actually set up the controls so that they're traditional. Wiimote or Wii nunchuck controls. You pretty much have to use the Wiimote, and I'm not wild about that. And you're going to see why as I try to play this game. Maybe the problem is the Wiimote itself. This is actually a rock candy Wiimote, so I'm not going to state that this is supposed to be like top tier. But some things are just more cumbersome if you can't just use like a regular controller with buttons. Press a button, swing a bat, The PS2, the PS3, and the Xbox 360 versions are very, very good games. I highly recommend them for people who want to play like an NBA Jam-ish version of this game. But this game is not the game you want to play. I'll set the difficulty for medium because I got killed. I was playing as the Giants and I got killed by the Braves, I think it was. Got killed like 15-0 or something. We didn't score a single run. We only got 3 hits. We played a 3-inning game. We got killed 15-0. So we'll see how it goes. But I kind of want to practice the batting a bit more. But the pitching, you're going to see what the problem is in a second. Play ball, extra game modes. We're going to do the tutorial modes. You can see what I'm complaining about. We're never going to be able to do the home run modes. Don't even think about it. Not with these controllers. We won't. Sometimes I wish Nintendo would just allow regular controllers to be used with these games, but they don't even give you an option here for this Biggs game. And that's unfortunate. Because otherwise, it's a very, very good game, but the Wii version is not the one you want to play. Controls. We're going to start off by pitching. Point at the screen with the Wiimote. Select the pitch with the D-pad. Okay, we're already having problems. Throw the pitch by bringing the remote up to your shoulder and swinging down. Or in my case, I point the controller towards the ground and then lift it up when I'm ready to release. Show cursor by pressing the A button. Unlock the pitch by pressing the A button. Pick off by double tapping the control pad or for the corresponding base. I'll show you how that works in a second. The game will also explain that during the tutorial. Let's see. Big heat. Press both buttons. Turbo. Press down the B button. Again, we'll explain how complicated this is a bit later. Let's stick with the basics. We got Tim Lincecum, the best pitcher in the team, the ace. He's one of the best pitchers in the game. I don't know if he's the best pitcher in the entire game. But he's definitely the ace on the Giants in this version of the game. Poor Giants got kicked out of the playoffs. I don't think they made it to the playoffs this year. It was a rough year. It was a rough year for former National League powerhouses like the Giants and the Nationals. Let's see. I mean, the freaking Braves got ahead of them. I don't know how they leapfrogged them. Learn the game. Okay. Point the Wiimote at the TV to position the ball inside or outside of the strike zone. Point the remote to aim where to pitch. Use the D-pad to select the pitch. Swing the remote upwards to start the pitch, which means I have to kind of hold it up, point it towards the sky. Then when the meter reaches the top, swing the remote forward, which means bring your hand down. Bring the remote down once the meter hits the top if you want to release your pitch. You're swinging your Wiimote to start and stop a meter. That alone is part of the problem. A. So we're going to try and point this thing with some precision. So you see this? See all this nonsense here? I'm not moving this controller very much. It's completely leaving the strike zone. So right away, we got problems trying to aim this freaking thing. Just pointing this thing at the screen is a problem. Like let's say I want to aim it high and inside. I can't even aim it high and inside. Press the A button. Can I hold down the A button? I can't even hold down the A button. So I can't even aim this thing where I want to. It seems to be stuck. See, I'm pointing the Wiimote, pointing towards the four corners of my room, and I can't even get the controller to move. Do I have to hold the button down? See, it seems to be, that's a weird, I don't know what's going on with this Wiimote, so. But again, with a controller, there wouldn't be a problem. So you know what I mean? Bring it down. Okay, I released it too late. I got this one, though. Good. So I looked out there. I accidentally started the pitch. I didn't mean to do that. So don't press the D-pad. While performing the pitch, experiment with adding twist to your pitch to alter the pitch direction. Rotate the Wiimote clockwise or counterclockwise to add spin to the ball. Hey. So where do I want this one? Let's challenge this guy. Let's put it in the strike zone with a fastball. So that means if this is a strike, that red hot zone will shrink. If you've seen my videos for the Bigs 2 on the other consoles, you can refer to those. This is just a variation on that. I'm not gonna be able to explain the mechanics in this video. Refer to my earlier videos because the control is better, so it's easier for me to explain the mechanics. So I'll challenge him by throwing a fastball into that hot zone. Press up. Hold the Wiimote up. Now we'll drop it down. Perfect. He still hit it. He still hit it. Okay. When you get the ball, press the corresponding direction on the control pad. Right to throw to first, up to throw to second, left to throw to third, down to throw home. We're going to press up to throw to second. Got him. Darn it. Too bad, really. So I did everything I needed to do during that pitch. I threw a perfect pitch, fast down the middle, and he still hit it. And he got a double. Well, it's almost the worst case scenario. Didn't get a home run, at least. Okay, we're going to do a pickoff. Double tap the direction of the base and hold the button on the second tap to throw to that base. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to double tap up on the D-pad. I'm going to hold up on the second tap until the meter reaches its apex. Then I'm going to release up on the D-pad when the meter reaches the top. Otherwise, the ball will fly off into the outfield. So we're going to be picky about this, so to speak. Double tap. Got him. Yep. Almost perfect. So you have to hold the button down on the second tap. Okay, he's activated the turbo. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate my turbo. I don't have any turbo. So never. I used up my turbo when I picked the dude off. I never did like that pickoff system. But I do like the idea that you can't just spam pickoffs. When you choose it, there's a risk attached to it in this game. And I do like that bit. So let's see if I can hit this guy with a two-seamer. A pitch I can afford to lose. Actually, I can't lose my curveball, right? So I'll just press right for the curveball. Hold my controller up. Then drop it. Perfect. Got him. All right. So I can't shrink. Apparently, I can't I cannot shrink his strike zone. I cannot shrink his hot zone when he's activated his turbo. But that's okay. I earned turbo by getting a strike on him. So that's good. So he doesn't have any more turbo to use. Let's see if I can hit him with a cutter. Lift my controller up. And drop it. Perfect again. So I reduced his strike zone that time, excuse me. I reduced that red hot zone, his wheelhouse. Remember, if I get a strike on a batter in his wheelhouse, that wheelhouse will shrink. So right now it's practically 2/3 of the strike zone, but now it's going to shrink a little bit. So that's good for me. And it also stays shrunk through the rest of the game. His hot zone does not grow during the game if you shrink it like that. So that's good. I'm not going to engage my turbo yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so I shrunk his strike zone a little bit. Is that Manny Ramirez? Yeah, we're playing the Dodgers. Let's throw a two-seamer. See the top of the screen there on the right-hand side where it says my fast? See that fast pitch right there? It's legendary, but the green bar isn't full anymore because I gave up a hit. If you give up a hit, you lose confidence in that pitch. And if you give up too many pitches, if you give up too many hits off of a certain pitch, you will lose that pitch for the rest of the game. So let's throw a two-seamer. We can throw it down his hot zone. Up. Up. And drop it. Darn it. I caught it anyway. So that worked out for me because that was not a good pitch. I try to stay above that white line that's near the top of the meter. That's how you know you're throwing a decent pitch. If you throw it near the very top, you throw a much better pitch. Okay, we're gonna have to explain this. The game says you have to wiggle, you have to swing the controller to make contact with the ball. It's a contact hit. See here? Don't hold the button for a contact swing. Let me see what my other options are. I have classic controller, Wiimote, and nunchuck. I do have a nunchuck. I might have to use the nunchuck. Just a second. I'll bring out the nunchuck. So I'll do an inning with just the Wiimote, and then I'll bring out the nunchuck for inning number 2. So you'll get a kick out of that. I gave it a chance. You can't say I wasn't trying. Okay. Again, I'll buy a classic controller later if I have to. We'll see. But yeah, you do not want to play this game with a Wiimote. It's a disaster. Okay, contact swing. No button held. Swing the Wiimote. How do I swing it? There's a lot of lag on that swing, by the way, so I'm not wild about that. Power swing by holding down the A button and swinging. Bunt means hold the Wiimote sideways. Don't know how I feel about that. Turbo. Press the B button. Big blast. Both buttons. Big slam. Press 1 and 2. Well, you need a lot of turbo for that, so whatever. Lead off and steal by pressing up on the control pad. Press up again to steal. Double steal. With runners on first and second, press right on the control pad to double steal. That's cute. Okay, offensive running. Select the runners. Advanced base. We probably won't have to worry about that. Sliding is by shaking the remote. That's cute. Okay, so we'll come back to that later. Resume. I'm going to hold my controller up because I don't want to bunt. I have to hold it straight up. I don't want it to go sideways. So I'm just going to hold the controller straight up, pointing it towards the ceiling. And see right here? Swing the remote for execute a contact swing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the controller towards the screen. I'm going to drop it. I'm pointing it towards the sky. I'm going to drop the controller quickly towards the floor to do a swing. Don't know how that's going to work, so we'll see how it goes. Is this turbo on? See? Bit of a delay there. Okay. I'll see if I can announce when I'm bringing down the controller. Swing! Darn it. Okay, let's try again. Drop it! Okay, I got a tip-off there because you threw a bad pitch. You saw that little green circle? That was a tip-off, which means he threw a bad pitch, so I was able to see where it was going to end up. Direct your runner towards the base you want to go to. Use the base radar to see where you are. Can't see it now because the text is in the way. Left or right on the D-pad moves your runner towards the next or previous base. So press left on the D-pad to advance a base. Press right on the D-pad to retreat. Swing the Wiimote downwards to slide. So I'm going to hold the controller up, put my thumb on the D-pad, and then we're going to make sure I'm going to stay put. No, we're going to go to second. We're going to go to second. Go to second. Yeah, I'm going to second. I'm going to third. I didn't mean to do that. I think I double tapped left. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I only meant to advance one base, but that's okay. Hold my controller up. Okay. Take the first pitch. Down. Foul. Crap. Oh well. Try again. Down. Right to the first baseman. Okay. Like I said, I'll try to announce when I'm dropping the controller. Hold and swing the Wiimote to execute a power swing. So I have to hold down the A button and then swing the remote. Hold down the A button. Then I'm going to drop the controller. Drop it! Darn it. Wow, nice curveball. I was late on that curveball, too. Hold down the A button. Doing a power swing. Got him! Stay on first, stay on first. See the icon right there on the base paths? Shows where I'm going to go. So I guess I need to pay attention to that to make sure I'm not skipping bases. Power swing for this guy? Let's see. He's a power hitter and a contact hitter. Got it! Okay, cycle through the runners with... So I have to... this is not going to be good. I'm going to keep my thumb on the D-pad along with minus and plus. I will just let the runners advance automatically. I'm not going to try and make it complicated. Advance. Advance. Whoop! I didn't even make it to second. Apparently, looked like I was going to turn the corner there for a second. But yeah, I don't like the idea of selecting a runner to advance. That's needlessly cumbersome. Okay, so we did get a run. That's good. Let's challenge this guy's strike zone. We're gonna throw a curveball that can't lose, and we're gonna put the controller down. Okay, I want to raise the controller. Drop it. Darn it. Still got him. So that cuts his hot zone in half. That's pretty good. Fastball. Let's drop it. Drop it. Got him again. That wasn't the hit. That wasn't the hot zone though. Okay, point the controller. Let's do this one high. I'm trying to throw a high pitch. Won't let me throw a high. I'm trying to throw a high pitch, and I can't aim the controller. Tell you what. I'm gonna do a. There it is. Curve. Press A. So the A button doesn't do anything. Drop it! Darn it! Tipped him off with a hot zone pitch. He's gonna leave the park. And I shake the controller up. I lift the Wiimote upwards to try and jump, but I was nowhere near that, so. Okay, point the controller towards the screen, so the A button doesn't do anything. That's unfortunate. And let's throw a legendary curve with the right button. Raise the controller. Drop it. Darn it. That was way too soon. They went it to first. I didn't mean to press that. I accidentally pressed the B button underneath the Wiimote, so. Tell you what. Enough of this nonsense. Let's add the nunchuck. I meant to do this earlier. So it's unfortunate that this whole cumbersome control scheme is tied to the Wiimote, but that's okay. So what does the nunchuck do? Let me put that. Do I want that in my left hand? Let me put it in my. Put the nunchuck in my left hand. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, I can put the nunchuck in my left hand. That's fine. Okay, controls. Okay, I got the nunchuck. Okay, we're not batting. We're pitching. Aim using the control stick. That's a lot better. Select the pitch with the D-pad. Throw the pitch by bringing the remote up and swinging down. Wait a minute. Yeah, same thing. Okay. Add twist by twisting it, and again, needlessly complicated. Show cursor to unlock pitch. Press the button. Again, I don't know what that means, because when I accidentally choose a pitch, it doesn't get unlocked, so whatever. Double tap the control pad for pick off. Okay. Hold pitch cursor with the Z button. What does that mean, hold down the pitch cursor? That's the bottom Z button. Big heat, okay. So let's do this instead. Whoops. Just in the ball inside or outside the strike zone. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, I get a lot more precision here. So I like this. This is a lot better. So I'll challenge him. So I hold down the Z button to keep the cursor locked into place. Gonna press right on the D-pad for the legendary curve. So I'm gonna challenge this guy. Gonna bring the controller up. Let go of the Z button. Up. Drop it. Not good enough, but I shrunk his strike zone. So we're good. Okay, so let's move the controller around Z. That's the hot zone. Raise the controller. Sorry, I have to choose a pitch. Two-seamer. Up. Drop it. Perfect. So that pretty much eliminates the hot zone for this guy. Okay, so let's do, let's move it around, make it low. We'll do a curve. Raise the controller. Drop it. Not good enough. But it'll be a foul out. I saw that icon on the screen. I just had no idea what it represents. Okay, let's try a few things. Let's put it high and outside. Cutter. Raise the pitch. Drop it. Got a piece of that one. See, I like this nunchuck a lot better. So, drop it low with a cutter. Pitch. Drop it. Perfect. Strikeout. Okay, so I finally got a strikeout in this game. Alright, that makes control. I probably have to use a regular controller to play this game. Good lord. Okay. And big play point, etc. and so forth. So I'm getting those points I need. That's good to know. Alright, who's next? Bring him on. Alright, Matt Kemp. So this guy's going to be a challenge. I'll throw him a curve. We'll drop it low in the strike zone. Z to hold the cursor in place. Okay, can't miss curve. Start the windup. Release the Z. Wind up. Pitch. Didn't get it. Still got him. Okay, I was trying to go for perfect. But that's a good... I was able to shrink his strike zone, so that's fantastic. Let's challenge him again. Z to hold it in place. Let's do a cutter. Wind up. Release. Not good enough. It's a foul. Okay, so I got 2 strikes on him. So now I can throw whatever I want. Let's throw him a high pitch. Not that. High Z. Good. Okay, so I'm holding down Z. Press up. Wind up. Release. Got him with his 3 pitches. Not bad. Getting a bit more confident now. Feels good to actually play with the controller with some precision, you know what I mean? Okay, aim your hit, swing the remote to execute a contact swing. Practice that. Controls. Let's see, we're using the classic, Wiimote nunchuck. Batting. Aim the control stick. So I actually do have to aim with this controller. I can't just use the Wiimote to swing automatically. So that's amusing. It makes the game a bit more difficult in that sense. Yeah. Contact swing. Let's do the controls again. There we go. Big blast. We're not going to worry about that. Okay. So the Z button isn't used for anything with this controller. Alright. Back. That's a C button. We don't use the C button for anything. Let's just aim. We'll bring the controller up. And then we'll bring the controller, and then we'll rapidly move the controller down to swing. A. I have the power like He-Man. Aim your hit into the field and do a power swing to try and hit the ball deep. I can do a power swing with this guy. So hold down the A button. So now we can actually aim our hits to the left or right. So where do we want to aim? McCovey Cove? Yeah, let's aim for McCovey Cove on the right-hand side. A button. Right and A. Not that time. Let's do it again. Right and A. Swing. Got it. Okay, so swing the remote downward to slide. Aim towards the base you want to run to with the control stick. That sounds great. Okay, A. Up. Back. Yeah, I pressed up on the D-pad and thought better of it, so then I pressed right on the... Excuse me, I pressed up on the control stick, the nunchuck stick, and then I thought better of it, then I pressed right on the control stick, so that I can stay on first. So I like that kind of control, too. So what are my running options? Let's see if the game lets me determine that. I'm not going to steal. So I could steal by pressing up on the D-pad. I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Yep. Running. Select runners with minus or C. C sounds better. Advance base with the control stick. Slide with the shake remote. And you can turbo with the B button. We're not going to do that, I hope. Hopefully I won't accidentally press the button. Back. Okay, so we can do this. Okay, let's do a bunt. Aim your... This is a lot better than lower the Wiimote to level position to bunt. Okay. So do it sideways. Like that. Wait, how do I actually make contact? Okay. Got him. All right. Still got to cycle through the runners. It's terrible. I'll still be able to use the control stick to aim, to choose the base I want. We're good. No, we're not good. Stay on second. Stay on second. We're good. We're good. All right. Had to compromise somehow. You got to use a regular controller to play this game. It's ridiculous. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I'm going to get caught. Oh, well. Was that an out? Can't even tell anymore. So that was an out? Well, the runners advance. No, they didn't advance. Darn it. Double play. Yeah. Well, score's still tied. We'll make this a quick game, don't worry. I'm going to run out of time anyway. Okay, so who's up? Let's challenge this dude with a curve. Z. Curve. Wind up. Release. Perfect. And that will reduce the strike zone. Or his hot zone, excuse me. Okay, so what's next on the agenda? Should we challenge him again? Well, why not? We're gaining points anyway. We'll use turbo eventually on one of the hot hitters. Let's drop this one higher. Z. No, wait. Z. Put it in the corner. Two-seamer. Wind up. Release. Not good enough. Okay. Tipped him off a little bit. If I keep, remember, I got to keep the ball. I got to keep the meter above that white line in the middle of the meter. Well, not in the meter, but near the top. I got to keep the white line near the top of the meter right there, above that white line. To keep, otherwise, if it's below that white line, you're tipping off the hitter. So you see that green icon on the screen? Hitter's more likely to make contact, more likely to get the ball into the gaps. Of course, that time it was a foul. Now let's drop it low. Cutter. Wind up. Release. Perfect. Okay. 3 strikes, but 2 fouls. That's the problem. Okay, so we can go outside this time. See? Right on the line. Fastball. Release. Darn it. Tipped him off, but he still got it. Why was that a tip-off? I was above the white line, though. Oh, well. Still got him on 4 pitches. This is a pitcher, so we don't care. We don't need to waste turbo on him. Let's throw him our worst pitches. We'll throw him a two-seamer down the middle. Perfect. That should be a foul. Well, let's switch fielders, really? Better get that. Whoops! I accidentally pressed left on the D-pad. Should not have done that. I meant to run, and I accidentally threw the ball. Worst case scenario. Do I really want to pick off a pitcher? We have plenty of turbo. Gonna double tap right on the D-pad. I'm gonna hold down right, and then release it once the meter reaches the top. No, I can't. Okay, I can't do any more pickoffs. That's fine. I'm doing a curve. I'm trying to release the pitch. I'm trying to release the... I can't release. Okay, never mind. Okay, I accidentally started the wind-up, but I still got him. So I'm not complaining about that. Let's try something else. High... Z... cutter... Wind up... Release. Good enough. Get it! Darn it! people. There's a little bit... I thought I was supposed to auto-field. I guess there's no auto-fielding when you're using the nunchuck. I had to hold down the control stick to get there. Okay, let's see. My cutter's not so good anymore. Throw it high. Z. Curve. Wind up. Wind up. Drop. Not good enough. Better get this. Run to third. Run to third. Well, I got the lead runner at least. I wasn't trying to complicate things. Okay, he wants turbo, huh? Let's do a pickoff. We're going to pick off the second baseman. Darn it. Didn't get there in time. But it didn't go into the outfield. So I can't do any more of those. We use some turbo. So let's get my fastball back. I'm not scared. Z, high fastball. Release. Wind up. Release. He got that one. Darn it. Yeah, well. Yeah. It was fun while it lasted, kids. We're running out of time on this video anyway. So I lost my legendary pitch. Wow. Let's do a curve. Wind up. Release. Perfect. That cuts this hot zone in half. Well, maybe by a third. Okay, let's throw it high. With a cutter. Wind up. Release. Another perfect pitch, but I'm not going to make it. Crying out loud. So I guess we'll play one more inning. We'll play till my inning's over. Let's see if we can catch up. Cutter's not looking too good. So a high curve. Wind up. I'm going to challenge him with that curve. I wasn't anticipating that, so whatever. Should have picked him off. Let's pick him off now. No, I can't. I can only pick him off once an inning, apparently. Fine. Let's do a high challenge with the two-seamer. Up. Release. Didn't get him. Unbelievable. He's going to score, too. Why is this so hard? Got 2 outs. Shouldn't be this hard. He's got turbo. So I'm going to get my curveball out. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Wind up. Release. Good enough. Got him. You can hear the speaker on the crappy speaker on this Wiimote, but anyway. Let's see. Cutter. Wind up. Release. Not good enough. He still missed. Okay, we can probably get that third out. Let's do it. Finish him off with a two-seamer. Two-seamer should be high. Yeah, two-seamer should be high, right? Two-seamer. Wind up. Release. Got him. Okay, I needed that. That's pretty clutch. Alright, so as we finish off the video, let's see if we can get a run. If not two. We're going to have to switch this guy out. Offensive sub. Yeah, we're done with Lincecum. It's the end of the game anyway. Let's get Ron Uribe. Yeah, let's do Rich Aurelio. It'll be fine. Assuming we even get to extra innings. Well, let's assume this is the end of the game. This is definitely the end for Lincecum. What do we do for contact? Darn it! See, I hate having to move my hand to do this. Swing! Darn it! Right to Rafael Furcal. I was always supposed to wave his finger. Like the no finger. Is that Deshaun Watson? Yeah, is that Deshaun Watson against Dak Prescott? Huh. Contact. Good enough. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. He was slow picking up that ball. Way to go, Billingsley. Lead off a little bit. We're going to hit for contact. Not going to steal. Swing. Darn it. Yeah. I'm safe anyway. Hurry up. He had a lead off and he's still slow. What's the deal with Rent? Was that Renteria? Why was Renteria so slow? I gave him a lead off. Wasn't trying to steal. Better get this home run. Okay, power swing. Good enough. Bring him home. 2 RBI double? Yes, it is. That brings in 2 runs. That was a 2 RBI single. Not complaining, and the dude missed the field goal. Way to go, Houston. Way to represent. Houston strong. Okay, see if I can tie up this game. Power swing. Yeah, Brad Molina. Is that Brad Molina? In the gap. Going to third. He's going home. Okay, tying runners, ties on first. So it all worked out, really. And they brought in a new pitcher because they're scared now. Took it to him a little bit. Running out of time here. Let's see if we can finish off this video with a flourish. Press both buttons to engage the big play meter. Big blast achieved. Okay, here we go. It's on now. Hurry up. Big Panda. Kung Fu Panda. Did I get it? Yes, I did. That's for the lead. Kung Fu Panda goes yard. Dual mode home run for those extra 50K points. So that's a good flourish to the end of this video. So we'll call this. We'll say I won. How about that? It's technically not the end of the game. It was a 5-inning game, but you know what? I'm gonna say I won. Walk off homer. We're just gonna pour it on. Finish off the video by pouring it on. So we probably should end this video, but you know what? I think it was supposed to be a 5-inning game, but it ran on too long. But hey, so you got to see a fun little finale. Totally worth it, right?